Howdy, folks. Dr. Freedom here with you. Times from Doctor News. News from in and around the universe or may or may not affect you on a strange, weird, psychological, metaphysical, and absolutely astronomical level to the point that the stars will shift, you'll pass gas, and you could swear you could see Oz without taking acid. You'll notice I've been doing some videos here from the parking lot every now and then. I might start doing that a little more often because I have about 10, 15 minutes where I actually walk into the building in the morning at work. So, maybe if I see something that catches my eye, a few people appreciate it, we'll do it. Also, if you're liking these videos, please, I cannot emphasize this enough, please like the video and subscribe. I've been sitting here at 4,900 and something subscribers for so long, my head's about to go start spinning. And I don't want to look like Linda Blair, all right, spewing weird puke crap, green puke crap, and let's get to 5,000 sometime this decade. Come on, What's His Nuts is already heading towards 9, and he ain't been around 15 minutes. But someone asked a big question: what's going wrong with your left eye? And the thing is, I don't know. And considering that my father passed away from massive brain bleed, my sister, who for no reason in her life, having no history of epilepsy a few years ago, suddenly had a grand mal seizure, which turned out to be a pinched nerve in her neck, and they had to fix all that. Of course, I've had testing done. They've done MRIs. They've done contrast. And they can't find a damn reason for it. And trust me, it pisses me off too, because you know what it's like? I've learned how to drive with one eye closed now. Because sometimes for no reason, this sucker will close up like that. And I had to stare for like 30 seconds driving with one eye open until it finally comes. And like I said, it drives you nuts. But there's nothing I can do about it. Because they don't know what's causing it. And they're like, what if it's a nervous tick? I said, ain't no nervous tick, because let me see, it does it sometimes in the middle of the freaking night when I'm asleep. It's woke me up a few times. Makes me irritable. So that's my medical thing. Let's get to what's going on. Let's get to the news that you're here to see. Let's get to some magical Doctor Who news. Oh, look. There's Bradley Walsh, seen by a fan. Yeah, because they're out filming in Cardiff right now. And word is, according to Doctor Who production news, I think the working title is Spy -0 or something like that, or at least that's the title they're using for filming at the moment. And, so apparently from what we've seen from that set, where Stephen Fry was filming, it's going to involve some kind of spy service, episode 1, or at least we think it's episode 1. I don't want to nail it down yet because they've been known to shoot a lot of stuff out of order. So there he is. There's Bradley Walsh. There's the young lady who got to meet him. Yeah, good on you. That's nice to know. Also, Mandip Gill is up for a People's Choice Award. Act as if you want to go vote for it, click on this or go to here. That'll take you over there. And the Eastern Eyes Arts, Culture, and Theater Awards, by the way. So there you go. Coming on forth, this key. Cardiff Vale hosts Doctor Who filming. Bradley Walsh, and here it is once again. That's the pick. Oh, okay. So, and the film crew were wrapping the last few scenes for filming Block 1 of Doctor Series 11, believed to consist of episodes 1 and 5. We've seen evidence that episode 1 involves espionage. Spy -0 was written on one of the slates and was used for filming episode 1, possibly Spy -0. But remember, folks, if I've been telling you this for every year I've done this, shooting titles can change. They've had some that have stayed the same, but it's not that often. So, okay, a scene involving an automobile was also filmed for Block 1 in Cardiff on February 10th, and all this. So here's all the stuff. Of course, the Block 1 scenes that were filmed in South Africa. Now, someone's asking me what happened to that photo where Jodie's holding Tosin and he's holding off Mandip Gill. I think it's in this link right here because it was one of the South Africa photos. So if you can't find it there, let me know. All right, somebody was asking. So follow this link right here. Remember, all links to all articles you see in this particular broadcast will be in the description box. Let's keep moving. Okay, this was the scientific. That sounds like a weird science. Scientific. Okay. behind the scenes on Series 11. Now, this is Dr. Niall Doran, who received the credit as scientific advisor of the Doctor Who Series 11 episode Arachnids in the UK, has some interesting insight into the challenges Chris Chibnall and other Doctor Who showrunners face. And he's done a little interview here for issue 3 of Trap Street magazine. If you want to read all this stuff, it's some pretty interesting, nifty stuff. You know, you don't normally get to hear because, yes, they've had scientific advisors on Doctor Who going way back in the day. So here you go. If you want to go check this out, wait a minute. Did I spy what I think I did? Oh, my God. I think his agenda, he ain't got no soul. All right, moving forward. Okay. And by the way, this is the issue of Trap Seat. See what I mean? It's been a whacked out week. It really has. And we'll get into that in a minute. The third edition of the fan publication, Trap Street's not available. This is the one with the thing that we were just talking about. Here you go. If you want to go check this out, go look at it for it here. All right, we'll look for it here. All right, once again, moving forward. Now, here we go. The mirror, which, by the way, some people, of course, who are against Jodie, Chibnall, and all that are holding up now as the sacred oracle that is never wrong. And the thing is, yes, they've gotten a lot of stuff right, but remember, they've also been wrong. Now, we don't know who's spilling stuff. Well, they've gotten this right, and this right, so this must be true. Basically, what they're saying is there's been a massive fall in ratings all of a sudden, and that there's going to be a change back to Saturday. Why in the name of hooting hell would you do this? It's like, trust me, I want Doctor Who to go back to Saturday as much as everybody else does, because it would make my life so much freaking easier. I miss doing the Omega Files on Saturday and putting it out on Saturday. And then, but now I got to do it on Sunday, and that's a pain in the ass, which means I got to sit there, we got to record it, I got to edit it within so many minutes, have it uploaded so I can get my ass to bed. Now I got to get my ass to bed an hour sooner. So set for massive change. Next series, overfall in ratings. All right, here's where it gets fun. Because, look, now the Daily Star hops in. Guess who they're quoting? The Mirror. Oh, look, there's the Daily Mail. Guess who they're quoting? The Mirror. And guess what? All right, here we go. They're full of shit. Fall in ratings, huh? Like I said, Series 11 started out with 10.92 million viewers consolidated. It ended with, by the way, this number's wrong because it's now up to 7.36 million with the plus 28s added in, making Doctor Who the second most watched program on New Year's Day, by the way, if you didn't hear that last video. Second to Luther. And yet, let's see, 7.36, 10.92, it equals what? Like less than 4 million? Eccleston lost 4 million in 2005. You didn't see him canceling the goddamn series back then, did you? That's why I love this. Oh, Chicken Little says the skies are falling! Oh, God. And, of course, all the conspiracy, agenda theorists, they're running around going, oh, it's true. And the thing is, it's not. Look at this right here. 7.96 million, the average rating for Series 11. Let's take a look, shall we? That's the highest since 2013. 2013. Come on, look at this. It even beat out one of Matt's big seasons, 2011. I love this crap. Look at this. 2006. Tenet. They beat out Tenet on the average ratings. Yet the sky is falling. Thor is about to throw down lightning bolts, and Zeus is going to take a shit down your chimney. Oh, please, people. Look up the facts. I'm sorry about that. Let's skip this. 8 loose ends Doctor Who is left hanging, and this article is a flaming, steaming, flambéed piece of crap. And the reason why is, like I said, I do not know how much research this person did. Okay, who or what is the timeless child? Number one, we just started the Chibnall era. So why are you dragging this up? Why didn't the doctor contact Torchwood and Resolution? So right here, I'm smells like bias. Because Duh. Torchwood ain't around, you frickin' moron. Torchwood's just barely putting themselves back together, and that's in Big Finish. There is no current incarnation of Torchwood on television. And as far as people care, Torchwood don't exist anymore. Now, for us Big Finish fans, yeah, it's slowly putting its shit back together. But no, there's no Torchwood to contact, you ape-faced brain dead. How did Missy escape Scarrow? Because she's the frickin' master. I've seen the master get flambéed in a volcano, sucked into the Eye of Harmony, sucked into the Eye of Harmony again. Oh, God. I swear you could cut the master up into 1,000 pieces, mail him off to 1,000 different worlds across 10 or 3 or 4 different galaxies, and he'd still manage to reassemble himself just like frickin' Jason Voorhees or Michael Myers. Ugh. Parallel worlds are sealed off, right? But they already explained how this could happen. And by the way, Gallifrey is back. 5 seconds of research, jackass. You see what I mean? Who the hell wrote this? Who or what is the Minister of War? Once again, that's just a Moffat leave off. In that case, yeah, you kind of do have a thing. It was pointing towards something, but they never really. The Sandman, who gives a shit? It's like, that was from Sleep No More. And like I said, they were planning a sequel, yeah, until the ratings came in on that episode and the audience appreciation score dropped to the lowest it had been in years. What became of Jilly Kids? Once again, Torchwood. That's Torchwood Miracle Day. What the frilling hell does that have to do with Doctor Who? 5 minutes of research. And River Song, the biggest loose end in the universe. Once again, what drugs are you sniffing and can I buy some pot off you? River Song's story has been tied up, wrapped up, and done. She died in the very first episode you saw her, you moron. And then the only other time you saw her again, was over different things because we were going back because they meet out of order. And then right back to the damn beginning when he first met her, when she first generated into the form we know as River Song. And the only other time she's appeared beyond this timeline, of course, was back in, I think, what was it, Time of the Doctor? Or was it, the one where we get to see what's his nuts, the old man. It's like when we know she's a projection from the library. So what's the loose end? Really, it's like what they do, give you 5 cents a word to go make up some shit? So forgive me if you wrote this, but you suck. I'm not kidding. This was some of the most lame brain shit I've seen in my lifetime. None of this makes sense as a loose end other than the Minister of War thing. You got 1 out of 8 right. Yay, golf clap. All right, moving forward. Tardis Book Exchange appears in Penguin, and I just thought this was a nifty little thing here because we've been seeing little book things shaped like the Tardis popping up here, there, and everywhere, even in the U.S. And I thought it's just a really cool thing. So if you want to go take a look at this cute little thing, look at it, cool. All right, here you go. All right, rare pictures or rare shots of the Daleks making their first ever Doctor Who appearance have gone up for auction. The telesnaps are often the only surviving record of the early programs, and of course you know why. These 40 pictures were required by Doctor Who Series 2 director Christopher Barry, and are being put up for sale for £1,200 at the Bristol auction rooms. And here you look at this magical stuff. And the thing is, it's obvious it's more than just their first appearance. So, but I thought this is really cool that these are around. These are here. Go check them out. Okay. John Levene's autobiography has been released. Run the Shadows or Walk the Sun. And it's going to out printed in hardback, £19.99. It's available from Phantom Publishing if you're interested in hearing, the story of Benton. Here you go. Lastly, Daleks once again invade. Well, they invade an English village to save a sci-fi museum. Once again, a homemade Dalek is set to be exterminated in Allendale, it's Northumberland, that's right, until some of the locals started displaying their own Doctor Who villains in support. They're trying to say that this guy keeps his own little Dalek here as part of an exhibition in a home-built display thing. And the thing is, he doesn't want it getting hit by the weather, destroyed, or anything like that. So that's why it's there. But the council has an issue with it. And this is what happens when councils stick their big fat beaks into other people's business. So yes, I sound a little bitter. Yes, I sound a little vicious. Yes, I sound a little mean, but you know what? I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. And I just want to, before I go, like I said, I don't want to hang around too long because as any of you know, who've been monitoring my social media accounts, I lost my niece yesterday. And the worst part is we don't know what caused her death. We still waiting on the autopsy report. She was 33 years old. 2 daughters. Her daughter found her. And I just can't get that out of my head. There was no sign of foul play. Don't even think that. It's just she found her lying there on the kitchen floor. She'd already been dead for a few hours. And I'm sorry if I'm putting a bad image in your head, but I just can't get it out, Here I am. I'm 48 years old. I'm overweight. I don't have any kids. Ex-smoker. There she is. She's already gone. And it's going to take me a while to get over that. It really is. But I just wanted to thank everybody out there who's poured out their hearts in support of this young lady they didn't even know. Because it really touches me and it gives me hope for the human race when I see so much compassion. I'm going to get on out of here, okay? I'll be fine. It's going to take some time. But once again, I just want to thank each and every one of you who reached out with your thoughts and prayers. Good night, everybody. If there's somebody out there you haven't talked to in a while, do yourself a favor. Get a hold of them tomorrow. Just talk to them for a little while. Ask how they're doing. I hadn't done that with my niece in a while, and now I can't do that anymore. Good night.